Have you ever had that sinking feeling when someone you really like just seems to be slipping away? The texts become fewer and fewer in between, and the man that you're really into, he stops making plans with you. Maybe he'll respond to your text or respond to any effort you put in, but he's really starting to pull away a little bit. He's just not showing the same level of affection that he used to show. And the worst part is that you felt like things were going really well and you're compatible and you have a close connection with each other, but everything seems to just be falling apart. If you've ever been in this situation, then you probably felt incredibly helpless, but never again. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about why it is that men pull away and what it is that you can do moving forward. Keep watching. Hey there, my name is Adam LaDolce. I'm the head love strategist where we help single women successfully find long-lasting love with a proven strategy. And if you believe in karma and want a little bit of love karma in your life, please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe on YouTube because that really helps me out a lot. I'd really appreciate that. And also make sure you hit that notification bell because we have a lot of great content coming for you in the next few weeks. And finally, if you are sick of flaky men or men who constantly pull away or men who just ghost on you out of nowhere, what I'd recommend for you to do is apply for a complimentary love strategy call at loveapply.com, or you can click the link right there below so that we can dive into your love life and see what's going on. If we do think you're a fit for coaching and if we do sell availability, then we'll be happy to open up a spot for you in our Love Accelerator coaching program. So now let's jump into the 3 reasons why men pull away. And by the way, the first 2 reasons are things that you really can't control if they actually happen, but you can control how you react to how they happen. And then the final reason why men pull away is something that is directly within your control and something that you can change. So let's jump right into it. Reason number 1 is that he was always planning on pulling away. When you ignore the red flags at the beginning of a relationship and you invest your time and your energy into a man that is clearly emotionally unavailable, well, you pay the price later. If you find yourself in a situationship with a guy who tells you he doesn't want a relationship, but you still keep seeing him, you still keep investing your energy into this guy, and then you're surprised later when he pulls away, well, that's kind of on you. Now I recognize that not all guys are that direct, and some guys may have kind of tricked you into thinking that they were interested, but they never had plans of ever being in a relationship with you. Now maybe the relationship really only existed in the bedroom and you never really had a real date with this guy. You never really got to meet him on an emotional level. It was only on a sexual level. And if you're finding that that's what happens in your relationship, the only way you can react to these things is learn from them, and moving forward, never invest your energy in a guy and certainly never sleep with a guy until you have clear signs of what we call relationship intent. You are in charge of protecting your own heart. And if a man isn't clearly showing signs that he's interested in a relationship, then it's very possible and very likely that he's going to pull away once he's gotten everything that he wanted out of the relationship, which is constant sex and that girlfriend experience without having to actually commit to you. Reason number 2 why men pull away is that he's just legitimately busy in his own life. It's not unusual for people to just get incredibly busy in their life, whether it is with work or maybe it's with school or maybe it's something going on with his family life. If he is legitimately overwhelmed, it's likely he's going to put his energy elsewhere and maybe focus a little bit less on you. And I should say that this is perfectly natural as you continue to progress in a relationship. Sometimes relationships go in ebbs and flows. There are times where you get a lot of attention, a lot of affection, and then there are other times when you are in an ebb where he's busy doing other things, he's got other things going on in his life, and the last thing that you want to do is get really tough on him and ask for more of his attention when he's already overwhelmed. So the best way to react to this situation if a guy is legitimately overwhelmed, not just using it as an excuse, but legitimately overwhelmed, is just to show that you are there to support him and be there for him whenever he needs you. And most importantly, don't be afraid to create space. Don't be afraid for space to exist in a relationship, especially once you're in an exclusive relationship, because you are committed to each other. And that's what matters most, is that you are there. And maybe there's certain times in his life where he's going to need a little bit more space. And maybe there'll be times in your life where you need more space. It's okay for that to exist. And the final reason why men pull away is that you're showing more interest in him than he's showing in you. When you are the one who's constantly trying to push things forward and show interest and tell him how much you like him, well, what that does is it lowers your value. And on the other hand, when you let the man lead, well, you have all the power. Now in Love Accelerator Coaching, we actually have a specific step focused on what we call pacing. Once you get to what we call little love step number 5, which is pace the progression of your connections, we tell you to slow things down even slower than the man wants to move forward. And what happens is the more that you slow things down, the faster he's actually gonna wanna speed things up. It's actually a little bit of a reverse effect. And I wanna be very clear, we don't do this to play games or to manipulate men. We do this because the way to a healthy long-term relationship is to not dive into any relationship too quickly. It's to slow things down, take your time, and really decide whether or not this guy is worth your time and energy. That's what pacing is all about. Now, regardless of the reason why he's pulling away, what you want to make sure you're doing is being incredibly intentional about the way that you react. It's really easy in these situations to let your emotions get the best of you, and maybe you get a few drinks in you and then you want to text him and vent your thoughts or your feelings towards him, but I urge you to not do that. And that's a huge part of what Love Accelerator Coaching is all about, is we hold you accountable to your goals. We help you stay intentional each step of the way throughout your dating life. And we have these group coaching sessions where we all work together and you actually connect with the other Love Accelerator Coaching clients so that you can really stay focused on what matters most, which is finding a long-term healthy relationship that really serves you. So if you are ready for that, then I urge you to go ahead, click the link right there below, or head on over to loveapplied.com so you can jump on that complimentary love strategy session with one of my trained coaches. Never again do I want you to feel helpless in your love life. From this point forward, I want you to be very intentional and very strategic about the way that you go about your love life. So now is the time to take action. Go ahead and apply for that love strategy session. I'll speak to you very soon. All right, bye-bye.